I'm speaking. Hello. Hello. I'm in Dallas now. I'm about to play at Good Records. I'm on tour. I'm going to Louisiana tomorrow. Played in Austin last night. Making my way towards Florida and then up the coast. I'm on like a 3-month tour. I live in a town called Anacortes in Washington State. It's on an island, but there's a bridge to the island, so you can drive there, so it doesn't have 100% island mentality. It still feels like it's part of the real world.
What was it like growing up there? Was it really isolated and just kind of like living in the country? Or?
Yeah, but it wasn't like I lived in West Texas or something. It was 5 miles from town. I still live there. I mean, I really like it. I live in town now. It's just still a small town, but it doesn't really feel isolated. It feels perfect. It seems like it would be overwhelming to live in an actual city.
Is music something that you've always done, that your family's always done, or is it just something you picked up a little later on? Or?
No, it's always been there. Yeah, my dad's always played music. My great-grandma was a music teacher, and that was a big deal for her, that all the kids played an instrument. So yeah, it's always been there.
What kind of role does nature take in your music?
I definitely don't try to make it just like picturesque nature music, but I guess it is inevitably like a huge factor, because to me that seems normal, and that's what's inspiring. I don't sing about parking lots that much, although a little bit. Didacticism?
That's what we read.
We don't know what it means.
That means like preachiness, I think. Being preachy and like telling people what to do. And I hope I'm not like that either. Although I do have some songs that are like, do as I say.
This is several years old now, Mount Eerie?
5 or
It's
6.
5 years old after microphones?
Yeah, 5.5. I mean, it's just the same thing. I just have been using that name, Mount Eerie, for 5.5 years now. Yeah, it's just a name that I put on whatever I do, whatever I'm working on. Music, artwork, other things. It's this, my brand.
Are there any new albums coming out, or
Yeah, I have.
anything in the works?
I have 2 new albums at the moment. They're kind of side albums, just kind of like, oh, I have all these songs, so I'm going to put them out. They're not part of the main continuum of the Mount Eerie project. I don't know if that makes sense, but some albums I work more deliberately on and make this like big cohesive project, and the 2 new albums I have now are kind of like just guitar and singing, just a bunch of songs.
So do you think of your albums more as like chapters of a larger project?
Yeah.
Rather than just like completely different projects?
Totally.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Although, of course, some albums don't count. So yeah.
Okay.
Maybe it's chapters and then footnotes.
And then also, I read that you also produce a lot of albums as well.
Yeah.
Have you been doing that at all?
I haven't been recording myself or other people that much recently because I run a little record label and that takes up a lot of energy and time. It's called P.W. Elverman Son. I wanted to have like one place where you could order all my things from and just do it myself. Do the manufacturing, do the selling, distribution.
Are there any other people on this label?
There are. I mean, I started it thinking it was just going to be my projects, but I have released a couple of other records by friends and family just because I couldn't not do it because the records were so good. But yeah, this is my life. Driving around selling my things that I made. Yeah.
And sing.